Hey everybody, Mike here. So I want to take a second to show you this MOCREO freezer alarm temperature sensor setup that was just sent out to me by MOCREO to try out and test. In exchange, I told them I'd go ahead and get this thing installed on my freezer, run it through its paces, and then give you guys an opinion as to what I thought about it. So as far as the install goes, this is an extremely easy install to get set up and going. I had this thing set up and on my freezer in less than about 20 minutes. The first thing you're going to notice is I've got this real nice hub sensor right here that's also magnetic, so it's able to stick to the side of my fridge. Now it also comes with a little stand as well, so if you want to put this on your counter somewhere and have it displayed where it's easily seen as well, you can do so. What you're going to see here is you've got your time, as well as it displays AM or PM and the day of the week. And over here you get this display screen that has several different options you can go through and pick from. So first off, I've got mine set on the temperature sensors that I've got installed. This comes with 2 different sensors, and then you can pick up the extra sensors as well, depending on how many freezers or refrigerators or different temperatures you're wanting to have taken in. Now keep in mind this unit is capable of having 30 different sensors paired to it at once. If I hit this little wheel here, it'll display the temperature history in graph format. So the bottom button down here will take you back to a menu, and you can see you can scroll through several different things, including settings if you wanted to change anything. From here, go back, you can go to a calendar view, and then the scroll wheel here will allow you to switch between the different months. And then you've also got a weather setup, which will go based on the weather in your area. So what I haven't mentioned yet is this is actually going to pair with MOCREO's native app. And when you've done so, it'll pair to your GPS and specific information within your area. So you'll see here, this is the weather that they're forecasting for my specific area right now. You go back here to the sensor area, you can leave it on like that. Now this is the way I'm going to choose to use mine, just because I don't have mine in an area where I'm going to be able to see this all the time. But if I come in my laundry room here, where I've got this hub and sensor located, I can easily see what the temperature of my freezer is, as well as I've got a second sensor here that's just showing me the laundry room temperature until I can figure out where I want to put that other temperature sensor. Now I am running one of MOCREO's other hubs in my garage, where I've got 3 other freezers that I sell my meat for my farm operation out of. And I've been using that hub for right at a year now, and I've had nothing but good luck with that hub since I've had it. And what's neat about that is when these pair to the app that's on your phone, it gives you 24/7 monitoring. So it doesn't matter where I am, as long as I've got cell signal or some kind of Wi-Fi. If I have an issue at home with one of my sensors, it'll very easily contact me and let me know I've got an issue and I need to get that addressed, which is a great peace of mind knowing I'm not going to lose any of my perishables that I have inside of my freezers in the event that I have a failure. Let's go ahead and move on to the sensors, and I'll show you those as well. So on this side of the freezer here, you can see where I've mounted these 2 sensors. The sensor on the left here is the one that I've got running into the freezer itself. And then this sensor here for now, plugged in right here and monitoring the air temperature that's inside my laundry room here. Pretty easy setup. These units here are designed to run for up to a year and as high as 2 years on a 1 battery charge. Now the units that I've got in my garage and my other sensor setup, I have not had to charge those batteries yet after a year, and I'm still sitting around 75% battery life, just to give you an idea on how well these things do at staying charged. This is the temperature probe here that's going to do the temperature monitoring, and it comes with a nice lead cord here, so you can really get that thing where it is exactly where you want it to be. Let's go inside the freezer now, and I'll show you what the probe looks like installed. So as you can see, I just ran this right inside the door here, and they do come with these little suction cup mounts. I do recommend that before you put that on there, you try to get that surface as dry as possible by wiping it clean with like a dry towel. And then I go one step further, and I take a clear piece of packaging tape, and I go ahead and tape the wire up to the sensor here like you see. That fixes the wire a little bit better to the unit here. And what's nice about this is it's got this nice flat cord on here. It doesn't really affect the seal at all on the freezer. It takes up such a minimal amount of space. But after running this unit for about a week now and collecting data on this, I've been extremely impressed with this unit. It's been working flawlessly ever since. And something else I really like about this unit is when you go into the application, you can actually set up freezer temp alarms, and that's what's going to notify you on the app. And it gives you the ability to set your own parameters. So in my case, I've got mine set to -20 degrees up to 20 degrees. If it goes outside of any of those parameters, it's going to send me a notification and an email letting me know I need to check my freezer and see what I got going on. It also sounds an alarm on this hub. It's an 80 decibel alarm. So if you're in the house and the hub is nearby where you can hear it, you'll actually be able to hear this thing go off and come in here as well. So it does a pretty good job of covering all its bases and making sure that you're notified. Other than that, that kind of just barely scratches the surface as to what this thing is capable of. Hopefully this helps you make a decision as to whether this is the right unit for you or not. I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch this, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.